Hi folks, it's Alan here and I'm back in my electronics cave developing this little thing. Now for some of the projects I've been working on recently I need a really high quality, really low noise linear power supply. And there's an awful lot of linear power supplies on the market, but I'll be honest, most of the kind of cheap Chinese ones you get exactly what you pay for, and actually the noise output is pretty bad. And if you go for a kind of proper bespoke HiFi one, they can cost thousands of pounds. So I felt the need to go out and create something that's basically going to be as good high quality as some of those really expensive power supplies, but perhaps without the size and the weight and the expense of buying one of those. So I've developed this thing. This has got several different stages of regulation. After you've got the transformer and a bit of the rectifier here, there's multiple Nichicon high-grade capacitors here. There's also some inductive and ferrite filtering between the two different regulator stages. Now over here I've got, this is a standard LM317 regulator, and that basically just takes the noisy power supply, drops most of the voltage, gets rid of its heat into the case, and then basically feeds a clean, stable, nice power supply through this inductive and ferrite filtering here into two of these little LT3045 regulators, and this allows me to give an extremely precise ultra low noise output. In this case it's coming into a 5V USB, but these will also come in 5V, 9V and 12V versions. Now this particular one is 1 amp, but you can see here there's actually space on the board for 3 more of those little LT3045 regulators, and that will basically allow me to up the power output on this thing to 2.5 amps. Unfortunately that transformer won't cope with that, so I'm designing a switchable version of that, and I've got my friends at Tiger Toroids to make me one of these, which is a bespoke custom wound transformer capable of delivering 2.5 amps at 5V and up to 1.5 amps at 12V. So it should be a great little power supply. The next thing I need to do after I've finished building this is obviously test it for noise, but then also confirm that basically it's working at maximum spec and that the heat output isn't excessive. So basically I've built this, which is a kind of dummy load that I think this is perhaps a little bit overkill, because this is capable of handling 400 watts of heat being dumped into it, and these power supplies here are only ever going to deliver a few tens of watts at most. But anyway, that should allow me to do thorough testing, and I'm looking forward to seeing what results I get from this.